What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video your girl is here to bring you another video, and today's video is going to be highlighting my Sephora VIB haul. Now if you're wondering, on my community playlist I did ask you guys like what is it that you want to see on Saturday, because I am pretty like, at this point, Saturdays are pretty much a thing, okay? I'm gonna be uploading now Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And so I like to kind of use Saturday to kind of catch up with a certain video that I really wanted to get in during the week and I just couldn't. And so obviously there leaves Saturday. And you guys voted, as of right now, it is 57% for the VIB Sale haul, and then a couple other people voted for a full face of new makeup, and then of course lowest is like other videos. Do not worry, everything that you guys vote for I do actually have already intended to do, but this one, and I actually have all the products for this. I don't actually have all the products to do the clarity video, although I thought it said that it arrived, but apparently my memory was lapsed. So we're going to be hauling today. I have quite the bit of stuff, to the point where I made 3 orders, and had I not caught COVID I would have made like 4 or 5, because I would have went in person to various places to get more things. So this is going to be a bit much, but I'm going to do my best to kind of go through what I picked up, why I picked up. I'll describe the product if I've used it. If not, 9 times out of 10 I already kind of have some form of opinion, so I will talk about those. And yeah, last thing I'm going to say really quickly, I did not record this look, but this look is all Project Pan items. I will have it, all the items that I used on my face, down below. And if you're interested in seeing what those items are, like full in depth and like how far I've gotten with the Project Pans, I will do my best to also link down below my Project Pan playlist for 2022. Okay, so y'all know I'm into fragrances. Y'all know I'm into makeup. So that's pretty much the extent of this haul, although I will say the makeup definitely took a back alley when it came to fragrances or scent products. Alrighty, so first thing I want to highlight is that I actually went ahead and picked up a second blush duo from Tarte. Now I did this because I had really been eyeing this blush duo. This is pretty much the only time that I've ever seen his products discounted, although I do believe I am now getting emails from him, because there is a product that I want from his line that sold out every time before I could get it from Sephora, and not buy one thing. One thing in a package, like, just give me more than one thing. Anyways, I got the shade She's Baked, and so this is one of the shades that was originally in the holiday collection from what I remember, and so I picked her up because I wanted to give this formulation another go. I do have one already, and I'm just thinking that that shade is just too light for me to really get the true effects. So this is the first time. I literally just picked up the package that had this item in it not but 30 minutes ago. So we'll see how she goes. And this isn't the most built up swatches, but I just wanted to see what it looks like. This looks like I'm gonna get so much use out of it. It looks like it's actually gonna work on my complexion, which I think now I can truly see how I like the formula. Don't get me wrong, I think the formula of the other one is good, but I just was never able to get the full oomph that I wanted. So yeah, first thing, Tarte blush duo. Next, let's talk about the 2 concealers that I picked up. So I did go through a whole bunch of rants in multiple videos about different concealers that I needed or I wanted or I was justifying, however you want to look at it. And so I picked up 2. The first one was of course the Dior Backstage concealer. I got this in the shade 5 because I felt like I didn't want to get something that was too light again, or something that was too dark. I know I already enjoyed the shade 6, which was my foundation shade, so I figured let's just go one shade down. Let's kind of try and be reasonable so that we don't continue to theoretically waste money. There is a brush applicator on this product, and this is what it looks like. So this should be 5 in. It is. It looks quite warm on my hand. And just in case you guys for somehow haven't seen the brush applicator, that is what she looks like. So I am really excited. I've started to hear good things about the concealer. Either way, I want to make my own opinions up, but really excited for that. Then I got the LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. People have been raving about this brand, and the stars haven't aligned for me to actually pick something up from them. I have 2 of their cream blushes in my wish list. I've had their bronzer in my wish list for forever. Like, there's always been something that I've been intrigued enough to at least get it there, but I've never fully pulled the trigger. I decided to pull the trigger on this one because it's a newer release. So in case you are somebody who really loves concealer and you like to see reviews on newer releases, I figured if you want to hear my opinion, I can give it to you. And yeah, so I blind bought the shade per usual, and this is DN3. I think based on the packaging, I did pretty good this time. And let's see. Yeah, it's pretty much dead on with that Dior concealer. Although I actually think I like how light this, I like the lighter of it, but I don't know, these are some weird undertones. This is supposed to be neutral too, but it just doesn't look neutral. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like on my face. Either way, and I know a bunch of people were like freaking out about the putting it in. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, you have to focus, but like, don't you have to focus to put any applicator back in the packaging? I don't know. To me, it's not that big of a deal, but yeah, like I said, I got the LYS concealer in DN3. Once again, very excited to try her out. I will be trying her out, and as I am getting closer and closer to finishing up my Fenty, I may roll in one of these or maybe one of the darker concealers that I have just sitting. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So pretty much, I think we got 2 more makeup products, and I was not expecting to get this at all, but it came into stock. I was pissed that my Patrick Tall eyeshadow palette went out of stock. So I bought it. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Gasm Beauty Light Wand in Peach Gasm. I have had this on my loves list for years. Okay, people are always raving about this formula. They always say the packaging is trash, and this is the only shade that I have felt like I would actually get some use out of it. So this is the new kind of packaging, and so you gotta open her up. Okay, this is open, and you see it because there's like a little slit. You see how there's like a little slight gap now between the packaging? That means on or open, and then now you can see that it's closed because there's no gap. So that's that. And let's swatch her. I don't know how to use this thing though. Ah, there we go. Okay, let's close her up. And so this is the shadow, this is the highlighter on my complexion. I actually kind of like it. I like her. She looks a little bit more peachy pink than I was expecting. I was hoping more peachy orange, but regardless, I am going to try her out. I don't have very many liquid highlighters or just cream highlighters in general, and I would like to kind of have more than just one option to recommend to you all in case you are interested. I do need to go back and test out my Danessa Myricks even more. I do remember enjoying it, but it quite honestly has been a while since I've tested it, so I haven't really reached for her. Okay, so the last makeup item that I actually picked up, y'all are gonna be shocked. Once again, get ready, because I picked up lashes. These look kind of cool, and I've seen people with lashes like these, and I figured let's go. I'm giving it a full on try and learn how to put these things on, and so we're gonna see how it goes. So this is a Lily Lashes Sephora collection collaboration, which means I got 30% off of whatever the price is when I picked this up, because all Sephora brand products were 30% off during this sale. I'm trying to see if I can find, oh, the shade, or the type is Miami. So this is what they look like. I got them because I kind of liked, I've seen a couple people have like these like groupings like this, and they look really cool. Although I'm kind of concerned because these look very long. They look extremely long. So I'm concerned, but you know, you live once. You live once, so spend your money. Okay, so I got one tool. I've been really good to avoid getting this, and it was the VIB sale. Like I said, 30% off. I went for it. This is the Sephora brand Pro Concealer Brush, and this is the number 2071. I've wanted this brush for quite some time. Can my camera focus? There we go. I've wanted this. This is quite bigger than I was expecting and not as fluffy as I was expecting. Now I feel slightly concerned. Did I already pick this up? I don't think I did. I feel like I would have remembered. I was hoping that this was going to be like half of the width and like twice the thickness. So I'm still on the hunt for the type of concealer brush that I would like. This might work good for actual concealer. I was hoping to use this for like priming my eyes. That's why I was looking for this, but either way, really excited. I will clean her off and then we will start to test her out. That's all the makeup. That's all the makeup I picked up. Everything else is either a sample or a fragrance or like a lotion. So yeah, let me clean off my hand. Okay, rolling in. Let's just take the one that's been sitting in my lap this whole time. And of course I picked up the Sephora Favorites Deluxe Perfume Sampler Situation. And I knew I was going to pick her up. I had been waiting for her, but it just so happened that I didn't pull the trigger immediately. Perfect timing for the VIB sale. And what I will say is there are some interesting scents. Most of them I don't like. I actually didn't even bother trying the Atelier one yet because I did not want to be swayed on my choice based on really liking that one, because I have the vibes that I'm gonna really like that scent. And you know, basically with this one you get a trial or a mini bottle, and then you can renew the little voucher that's behind this part in the actual packaging for your full size. And I picked this up with the knowledge that there was one product in here I knew, if nothing else, I would not mind a full bottle of it. And that is YSL's Black Opium. I don't like this. I don't mind this. When I originally I had a travel size. I ran through it, but I was not in love with it. I don't know if I've just changed, but I like this a lot more. I like this a lot more than I did. And I would, once again, not hate to have this, but it is a better value for my money, and this is more unique. So I'm actually going to go with the Clean Reserve in Skin Reserve Blend. This is so unique. It smells clean, but there's a bit of something in there that just pushes her past that. And so I'm not stuck on that clean feeling, you know? It does not wear very long, I will say that. It's a quite light scent. So if you are into like Jo Malone length or lightnesses of scents, this would be something that I would recommend. I would actually recommend this brand. I need to go into a Sephora not only to get my full bottle, but also to just try more of their scents. So I could keep an eye out on the brand. That's kind of a thing that I've been doing. If I really like a certain brand, I keep an eye out on them. I join their little like newsletter just so that I can know any new products that are coming out from them, but also discounts, because brands' website discounts are so much better, honestly, than Sephora and Ulta. But I apparently forgot that when I made my orders this year for VIB. So that's that. Then let's go with two big daddies that I decided to pick up. So I decided to pick up one fragrance from the Sephora sale that I knew I already enjoyed, and that is the Viktor and Ralph Flower Bomb and Ruby Orchid. So the weekend that I hung out with my friend, we actually ended up stumbling across a Sephora, and so we both went in there. She was able to use my discount to get you know, a good discount off of the few products that she wanted, and I was able to take the time to literally just spray a whole bunch of perfumes that I was just intrigued by, and this was the one that I decided to go with. I'm really happy with my decision. Would I have loved to have had the money to get a bigger bottle? Yes, of course. But if I finish this bottle and I still then want to keep this particular flanker in my collection, then I will go ahead and pick up another bottle. But I also decided to get just the 1 ounce because I did also really like the peach flanker. I really like that. I think it's called Peach Nectar. I really like that flanker. I just like this line in general, and I was boasting like 2 months ago about the fact that I would only get one perfume out of a line and I wouldn't get a whole bunch of flankers. I don't know. This line might have changed my opinion. I really like this perfume, and I really would not hate it if somehow I acquired the Peach Nectar flanker. The other perfume that I picked up, it's more of a cologne, but it's a perfume, and this is actually a Jo Malone scent. So Jo Malone comes out with seasonal scents every so often, and I haven't really been paying too much attention to them pretty much this beginning of this year and late last year. I was really just sticking with the sampler set, and then of course buying the samples in full sizes that I really wanted. But this one just caught my attention. It just seems so unique, and this is the Sakura Cherry Blossom Cologne. And first of all, the packaging. The packaging is beautiful. It's beautiful. And then you open her up and you get the scent. This is like a clean cotton, like think of dryer sheets. If you've ever enjoyed the smell of dryer sheets, that is what it gives, but it gives so much more once you spray it. You get that like fruitiness from the cherry blossom. It's so like a refreshing, very easy scent to wear. I cannot wait to get so much use out of this. I did only get the 1 ounce, which is sad. It is limited edition. So all I'm gonna do is hope that if I get through this in this year, one, that there's still a bigger size available for me to pick it up, but if not, that Jo Malone brings this back out next year so I can get a bigger size, because I will be more confident in spending that amount of money knowing that I am going to enjoy the scent. So those are the Big Daddy perfumes that I picked up. As I've been saying, I decided to stick with more fragrances that I'm going to get wear out of in these next 3 to 6 months, instead of kind of doing the like real big ticket item that I thought I was going to get, because I thought I was going to get the Kilian Don't Be Shy, which is insane price, but it just made more sense for me to get something that is more I'm gonna actually get use out of right now. I don't want to get something and then have it sit, so I decided to pick up those 2 fragrances. Okay, so I also got a perfume or fragrance mist, and I got the one from Sol de Janeiro. So this one, I was really going back and forth, hemming and hawing over this or the perfume, and I watched quite a few reviews, and a lot of people were saying just get this, so I did. And it smells really good. It does smell good. It smells relaxing. It reminds me of the beach and just chilling and just vibing there. So I got her, okay? And then I also decided that not only would I get her, but I would also get the Bum Bum Cream. I don't know. I did it. And then of course, after I bought this, Sol de Janeiro came out with a set with this size and a travel size for like $10 extra. But I already bought it, and I'm not that person that's going to sit there and buy this and then return it just to like, no, that's too much effort. I don't have the effort in me. No ma'am, no Pam. So Really excited to use this as well, not only for like a moisturizer for my hands and my body, of course, when I am wearing the fragrance mist, but I also intend to use these creams and these body butters that you will see I bought a couple this month. I intend to actually use these to amplify any fragrance that I don't feel I'm getting whatever it is that I want to get, you know? So really excited for this one. Really excited for that, to use it as a layering, like I said, and then also just to amplify some products that I already have. And speaking of amplifying products, I decided to get another product from the Sephora collection, and this is a body lotion from them, and this is in the scent Cherry Blossom. And I thought I could get this I knew that this was going to be kind of a subtler scent, so I figured if I got a Cherry Blossom scented lotion that maybe is the same, I don't know, tone of Cherry Blossom, that this would amplify that. I don't know. This smells a little bit more artificial, and I don't think it's the same type of Cherry Blossom. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to report back to let you guys know if when I pair these together, if I get more of that like fruity kind of Cherry Blossom flowery scent. Because like I said, that beginning you definitely get is a lot more like laundry situation, and then it goes through with the Cherry Blossom. So those are all the products that I actually purchased. Then let's just run through my samples really quickly. I decided to pick up the Replica Autumn Vibes sample because that is the fragrance that I broke. I also really wanted to try the Mugler Alien. So I decided to go ahead and pick this sampler up. Then the last sample that I got is Gucci Flora. So once again, excited to try all these. And then funny enough, actually now that I think about it, I literally already have this. I have this in that sampler. So this will go in a giveaway for you guys. You guys can have that because I already have it. No need to keep it. I also thought it would be intriguing to get this sample, which is Westman Atelier's Vital Skin Foundation Stick. I truly, like, I want to know how they think you're going to really be able to tell if you like the formula or even the shade from these types of 0.0001 samplers. But I picked that up. And then the last sampler that I got that I actually think I'm going to get quite a bit of variety from, hopefully, is the LYS Serum Foundation. So maybe if I like this in this this thing and I don't break out from it, maybe I'll get the foundation to match with the concealer. So that's it. Not that much. Like I said, there were so many other things that I would have picked up, but the way that I was kind of shopping, I tried to keep at least a couple of things in the cart at once, and then I would make my order. And so there were quite a few times where I would be able to put one thing in my cart and I was waiting for something else that I really wanted to come back in sale or in stock, and then it just never did. Or the one product that I originally had in the cart then sold out. And so it was just a chess piece game that I was just apparently not a pro at. So either way, I'm very happy with the products that I got. I'm happy that I'm now fully pretty much recovered from COVID, so I will now be able to really have some fun with these products. Actually, you know what? I feel like vibing with my bum bum cream. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, I would have definitely gone worse. I would have done a lot worse damage if the Beautylish and Ulta sales weren't going on at the same time. I did pick up one thing from the Ulta sale, and I did pick up quite a bit of high ticket items during the Beautylish sale, and I will be hauling those in my like more traditional haul video at the end of the month, where you guys will also see more of my indie palettes that I've picked up and stuff like that. So hopefully this wasn't too long of a video. Hopefully it was enjoyable. If I am able to, I will also go ahead and link everything down below because it's coming from Sephora, so it's a lot easier to link that type of stuff. And just so that you guys can know, because I probably didn't actually give you guys the names to half of the stuff correctly. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.